Okay guys, so in today's video it's going to be very short and sweet. Okay, so this is going to be a strategy that I'm working on. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to play this one because I want to maximize on the gains that I'm getting from Warren protocol. Okay, and the way that it's going, Warren.Finance, and the way that it's going on right now is I am getting some referral rewards that are getting added to my wallet, but I feel like I need to put those monies to work, right? And I want to be able to maximize the type of gains that I'm getting without having to lower the amount of sustainability that I have, right? So what better way to do this than to stake my DAI WPLS in the farm of Sparkswap, right? Because this is going to be a strategy that's going to feed my bag in Warren, and it's going to be a strategy that's going to get me started in Sparkswap and feed my bag in Sparkswap as well. Because guys, I've been covering Sparkswap for the past couple of videos and it dawned on to me, why the hell am I not invested in Sparkswap? Like, it doesn't make sense. This protocol has been live for so many months and it's been doing great. I mean, the protocol's been running on Pulsechain like clockwork, right? It has 5.6 million TVL right now across all the farms and pools. So let me just review this Sparkswap farms and pools very quickly and talk to you about the sparkler. Now, this is something that we've discussed in different videos, like the concept of Sparkswap, but it's just a better version, I believe, on Pulsechain. And the Spark token, I feel like, has been going up in value. Right now it's at 14 cents, but I feel like I've seen it at 12 cents before. So the way I look at it is that now they're adding so much utility to Sparkswap that there is a chance that the Spark price is going to go back up in value and you can make gains there right away, right? Okay, so let's start the review. On the main page, you guys see there's an announcement tab over here. That's our announcement section on the page. The farms and staking dashboard for the user. So right now my wallet doesn't have any, but the stats here over here, we can see that the Spark tab, the token of the ecosystem, 1.7 million market cap, 11 million minted, 9,000 burned, and circulating supply of 11 million. Okay, so there's 10 Spark distributor per block, so it's not a lot, but it's sustainable. And you know, this can go up, it can go down, this can go to 10 million easily if the price of Pulse goes up in value, because everything is tied to Pulse, right? Just like Warren.Finance, everything is tied to Pulse. So even if the price of Pulse does a 2x, 3x, 4x, RTVL is going to go from 740,000 to 800, 900, a million, right? So everything is possible. Now, what's so bullish about Sparkswap, you guys probably can't see it very clearly because my my window is cut off on the left side, but you can see over here there's a trade button, there's exchange, liquidity, and bridge, which is super useful for anybody in Pulsechain, right? So if you go to exchange, you can basically swap between your Pulse tokens to any other token over here. Same thing with the receiving, and it's all going to go in the same wallet, right? If you click on liquidity is basically you create your own LP, just like we have the Zapper on our website. They have the liquidity over here, which is super cool. And then you can bridge over here. This is basically an alternative to going with something like PulseX, where right now it's a bit more decentralized. You're having to download something on your desktop, or you click that other link that takes you to a separate page. So right now, this is very useful, and I feel like a lot of people should take advantage of this. If you ever want to bridge Arbitrum, or you want to bridge from BSC to Pulsechain, that's possible, and the other way around as well. And they can allow you to do it in a variety of coins. Right now they have SDAI, DAI, wrapped ETH, and USD EX plus. So yeah, essentially you have the exchange, you have the liquidity, you have the bridge over here. We've talked about the bridge multiple times. Then you have the farms and pools, and you have the sparkler. Now there are docs that you guys can go ahead and read the whole thing if you guys are interested, because I know this project is a bit older now, so a lot of people already have all the information needed for Sparkswap. If you don't have the information, you want me to cover it so I can explain to you what every single thing is, then I'd be happy to. And obviously I'm going to be covering Sparkswap in a future video, because I am going to be telling you guys what my strategy is going to be within Sparkswap. For now, let me just tell you what I'm going to be doing to help out my Warren ecosystem, right? So as you guys know, on Warren, right now we are making 2.91%. There's 750,000 in total liquidity, and the price of Warren is at 1.6 cents, right? So I am getting some DAI WPLS, which I'm rebonding on a consistent basis. But I am getting some rewards as well from different people that sign up under me. And I also bring in my own Pulse tokens, and I create my LPs as well. So what I think I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go to the farms, right? And I'm going to go to the DAI WPLS over here, the DAI PLS LP farm. And I'm going to go ahead and stake whatever I have, right? If I click on max, you guys can see if I put in 10,743, that's going to have some fees associated with this, but it's going to create me some kind of passive income, right? Now we can see that the APR is 77.42%, right? If I look at the 3x over here, it means there's 3 times more injections coming into this pool, which is the 3x. But for example, if you go to Spark PLS, there's 35x. That is definitely a play here, but I don't have any Spark tokens, and I want to be able to make some passive earnings from Sparkswap to double down on multiple pools and multiple farms. So basically, I am going to be earning, because right now it's just easy for me. I'm getting the DAI WPLS to my wallet, so I'm going to come and put it over here, right? But what can happen as well is I'm going to be earning Spark. Then at that point, I can just pair my Spark with some PLS, put it in this farm, and then I'm going to be earning more Spark. And the more Spark I earn in multiple pools over here, I can even put the USDC Pulse, right? That's going to be a similar stable LP like the DAI WPLS, except this one has a bit less APR, but you know, everything is possible. I can do this one, EMP ETH. That one's going to give me 44% APR. So there's different strategies that I can do. The SDAI USDEX, this one is a new pool, I believe. This one is 80.58%. Spark Goat, this one is a highly degen one. That one is 154%. But really, I mean, the ones that I'm interested in the most are probably the Spark Pulse and the DAI Pulse, that I'm going to be dabbling in both and hopefully be able to add more to my Sparkler. If I add my Sparkler here, I'm going to be earning Spark PLS tokens. Now, I have multiple options here. I can take my Pulse as rewards and leave the Spark in the ecosystem. I can do that. Or I can take my Pulse as rewards and then use the Spark to pair with other tokens. So I can put it back in here. Like I can put the Spark PLS. Like the Sparkler over here, the Spark PLS that I earn over here, I can just go ahead and add it over here, right? Instead of pairing with Fresh Pulse, the Spark that I'm getting from here, adding it to the Sparkler over here, get some Spark PLS, going back to the farms and putting it over here, it just becomes a cycle of earning and earning and earning and earning and earning and doubling down on your own money, making more and more money, right? Which is going to be amazing, right? Right now, the DAI WPLS for a 30-day, like if you leave it for 30 days, you're making 445 Spark per $1,000. Now, it's basically 6.5%, let's say. So if I'm going to be adding today some funds, let's just look at how much I'm going to be earning, right? So let's go ahead and click on add. Okay, so right now I have $169 worth of LPs in that pool, right? So $169 multiplied by 6.5%. That's $10.98 that I'm making on a monthly basis in that pool. Then I can take that, let's round it up, let's round it to $11. I can take that $11, go to the Sparkler and stake it over here, okay? Now if I stake it over here for 30 days, I also make 6.5%. So do this multiplied by 6.5%. Then I'm making an extra 70 cents, right? That 70 cents go back to the farms and putting it over here because I'm making in the Sparkler some Spark PLS LPs. I can go over here and I'm making 207%, which this one is giving me 18.53%. Okay, so 18.53% multiplied by 18.53% is making me an additional 13 cents. Okay, so obviously these numbers are very small, but you get the idea. You take some DAI PLS LP tokens that you already have, putting it in the DAI PLS LP pool on Sparkswap, taking the Spark rewards that you're getting on a daily basis, putting it into the Sparkler, then taking the Spark PLS LP from this pool, putting it in the Spark PLS LP farm and earn an additional 18% per month, and then recycle those rewards. Keep recycling and recycling and recycling. Now, this strategy is very good for a protocol that's here for a long time because that keeps growing your bag. For a protocol that's here for a month and a half, it's not going to be good because you're basically putting money in and out, in and out, in and out quickly, but you don't have enough time to grow the bag big enough to be able to multiply your rewards very quickly. But this is allowing you to still get 18% a month in the Spark PLS LP, right? At the end, what you could do is you could take the Spark PLS LP, and this is what I'm going to do. After, let's say, a month of being in this pool and seeing how much I add to my DAI PLS LP pool, that's going to help me add to the rest of the pool. I can take the PLS over here, whatever that PLS is going to be, I can take it and I can add it to the Zap over here, right? If I go to the Zap LP, I can just add some more PLS tokens, and that's going to zap them into some more DAI LPs. Now that's going to be a crazy cycle, right? I'm going to take my PLS from this pool, and then I take the rest of the Spark that I generated, go back to the Sparkler, stake it over here for some more Spark LPs. Bro, it's a genius idea! Alright, so this is basically what I'm going to be doing here. As I told you guys, I have started in the DAI PLS LP, but what's going to happen is I'm probably going to be getting more, because you see over here, I already started getting more DAI PLS LPs. It's not much, obviously, but I'm going to keep on getting more, and I'm going to keep on adding more and more and more to my DAI PLS LP farm over here. And I'm probably going to be doing a follow-up video to this, showing you guys exactly how fast it's growing. And you know, if you guys have any question on everything that I discussed today, please leave them in the comment section below. If you like the strategy, please let me know. If you're doing the strategy already, please let me know as well. And we're going to be feeding both ecosystems, growing our bags in both ecosystems. And obviously, you know, in yesterday's video, I said I'm not going to be getting into more ROI dApps, but I figure this Sparkswap farm has been there for a long time, and why not dabble and get that reward, right? 6.5%, 18%, and that's going to feed into Warren.Finance. Take Warren.Finance LPs, put it back in here, and it's basically just like Max said in the AMA. It's one hand washing the other hand, working together, collaborating together. It's going to be our year, guys. 2024 is going to be our year. I'm going to be taking a bunch of my rewards from here, and I'm going to be buying some altcoins as well, right? I'm going to be covering altcoins. I'm going to be covering meme coins. I'm going to be going through all the blockchains and taking maybe 5 coins that I think are going to be bullish, and I'm going to be investing some DCA in there, actually DCA in there, to grow my bag in a way that is going to be so fruitful in 2025 after the halving in April or March. Guys, we're gonna have a great year. So if you like to make gains in DeFi, if you like to learn more about cryptocurrency, if you like the kind of plays that I'm getting into on Pulsechain, BSC, Arbitrum, different ROI dApps, you know, this is the kind of channel that I have. I like to dabble in different products. So if you like that kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, leave a like, and guys, let me know what kind of strategy you're using to grow your Warren.Finance and Sparkswap bags.